Good morning, everyone. We are expecting few more people to join, so just bear with us few minutes for it. Thanks for joining it. Just we'll join in. We'll start in about couple of minutes.
The world is changing, where it is no longer about possessing. What matters most is experiencing and living. Your home isn't just a place to be, it is about who you can be. Let your address speak for you. With people known for creating a league of extraordinary addresses and a 3-decade long history of pursuing excellence. A name that is synonymous with tastefully crafted residences in the best of locations. Silverglades brings to you path-breaking lifestyle innovations and experiences most extraordinary that welcome you to an enchanting world sprawled across a blanket of green, where sheer indulgence resides and bliss prevails, with residences replete with an array of bespoke amenities, offering the epitome of luxury living. In contemporary urban marvels, be it service studio apartments, retail, managed hospitality, or exquisite living spaces, with each project inspired by a unique idea and set against a backdrop of serenity, we are transforming the skyline. As we set the benchmark of luxury and leisure, come, rediscover life with our newest masterpiece in the making. And make a choice everyone remembers. The world is changing, where it is no longer about possessing. What matters most is experiencing and living. Your home isn't just a place to be, it is about who you can be. Let your address speak for you. With people known for creating a league of extraordinary addresses and a 3-decade long history of pursuing excellence. A name that is synonymous with tastefully crafted residences in the best of locations. Silverglades brings to you path-breaking lifestyle innovations and experiences most extraordinary that welcome you to an enchanting world sprawled across a blanket of green, where sheer indulgence resides and bliss prevails, with residences replete with an array of bespoke amenities, offering the epitome of luxury living. In contemporary urban marvels, be it service studio apartments, retail, managed hospitality, or exquisite living spaces, with each project inspired by a unique idea and set against a backdrop of serenity, we are transforming the skyline. As we set the benchmark of luxury and leisure, come, rediscover life with our newest masterpiece in the making. And make a choice everyone remembers.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Mihir Shah. I'm the Director of Services for NRI Limited. So, Services for NRI is a UK registered company. We are in UK since last 10 years, and we help NRIs and OCIs to do a property transaction back home in India. We also assist in getting home loans for Indian properties. We help in getting OCI card, PAN card, and we also assist legal services for India related and taxation and accounting services for India related. Today morning we are doing a special webinar for a company, Silverglades, who is present in Delhi NCR over 3 decades now. I would not take much time on to giving them, because Mr. Anil Kukreja, who is the head of the sale, he's there. He'll go through with us. We have also Garima Mahajan from HDFC London office, so she'll talk about the home loan. And there is a special introduction today. Is one of my friend and colleague, Arnav, who is associated with Services for NRI. So this is his first webinar with Services for NRI. But Arnav has been in this industry over 18 years. He recently moved to UK, and he manages the Indian real estate. So with regards to Arnav's experience, he has worked in Indian real estate over 18 years, and companies like he's worked with ICICI Bank, Cushman and Wakefield, Indian Sotheby's, and Savills. So I would like to Arnav to take it forward of this presentation today. Arnav, over to you.
Right. Mihir, thank you for the introduction. A very good morning to everyone. Welcome to the Silverglades team. Anil Kukreja, whom I know for quite some time now in Gurgaon. Garima from HDFC, thank you for joining in. And all everybody who has taken the time on a Saturday morning. I know Saturday is very precious in the UK, something I'm learning new here. But yes, thank you everyone who has joined in. We hope to have a good webinar. We hope to have a good presentation. And Mihir has made an introduction to me. I have recently relocated to the UK, but I have spent over 20 years or 18 years in the Gurgaon market, especially Delhi NCR. And I can tell you for one thing that Gurgaon market is today the fastest growing market in India. I think it's moving at a faster pace, be it for investment or for end user. It's a bigger market than Bombay or Bangalore. Bombay obviously has the higher capital values, but in terms of sheer, I would say, the growth of the industry, and especially what we have seen post-COVID, the market has been a remarkable turnover. I was during the COVID pandemic, we were in Gurgaon, and we felt the market was not moving anywhere. But after the first lockdown, the market I think it's just galloping. This specific project by the Silverglades needs no introduction to people who know Gurgaon and Delhi NCR. Is one of the boutique developers of Gurgaon. Their project called Laburnum is now almost 20 years old. It's still the most address of choice of many people who wants to stay in Gurgaon. Is the address of choice for expats who wants to stay in Gurgaon. Rentals would be in the high of almost 2 lakh rupees per month. Rentals are commanding. So I think Silverglades needs no introduction. This is the first project in Sona, which is around 15 minutes away from this Laburnum project. And it's, I think, in terms of road connectivity, the team will talk more about the connectivity by road to the national highway. It's very near to the newly opened Mumbai-Delhi Expressway. There are universities nearby, and obviously Gurgaon is also now known for being the capital of hospitals in India. It has some of the best hospital infrastructure, the best road network, and it will be surprising to many people, but in fact also public transportation in terms of the metro is now very well connected in Delhi NCR and Gurgaon. Without much ado, I think let us start the presentation, and we will take questions as they come. And thank you very much. And Anil, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Arnav, and very, very good morning to UK and the people who have joined. And thanks, Mihir, and especially Arnav there and Garima for supporting us, to giving us this platform, a very excellent and beautiful platform to reach out to our Indian space in UK. And again, Mihir, thanks for giving us the opportunity and not making this presentation a very lengthy one. The people who have joined, I make you sure that this will be very, very informative session. and not of the longer duration one. We will definitely acknowledge your time, what you have taken out, especially the people who have joined. Special thank to all the people there who have joined us and taken a very special time, a very sweet slot for us. From my bottom of heart, the people there, thanks for joining to this platform. So Mihir, we can start with the presentation, taking forward. Yes. So as already Arnav, with his experience, has already described that we are into this industry in real estate from last 30 years, and we have done few, you can say, boutique kind of projects, niche kind of product, very high kind of projects, which are there, and the address. That's why if you see our Silverglade logo, so we always say the address makers. And while going through the presentation, I think you people all will come to know why the address maker is added to that. Meet the second one. So under the leadership of Mr. Pradeep Jain, he is the founder of the Silverglades, and we have few tie-ups with the IT, of course, property. We have done the center point of the Gurgaon under his leadership from last 30 years. We have done few, we are not into very much of running into the number of real estate projects, but whatever we do, we make the address maker, we achieve certain level of the customer satisfaction and the quality of life. We don't believe in the quantity of this thing.
I think Mihir, we just lost Anil. I think he's logged. Screen got frozen.
Next one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think so. We have lost Arnav.
Yes. Yes. I think we have lost Mr. Anil Kukreja. Yeah, we are back. Anilji, you are on screen now. I think you are on mute.
Yeah, we are back. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So we are on the third slide now. So these are the yes, the project completed by the Silverglades, the Laburnum, is the address for the golf course property. If you go back 20 years back, 15 years back, today also it's the address for the Gurgaon, very centrally located near to Hudda City Center, Rajiv Chowk, Ifko Chowk, and very much near to Golf Course Road. I think people who knows the Gurgaon, they know the importance of the Golf Course Road and the MG Road. So hardly you can say 1 kilometer away from this is center point of the address, the Laburnum. Then we have the classic golf resort, which is a part and parcel of ITC 7-star ITC Grand Bath. There is a resort there in Manesa Belt. So we have made this, and we are now doing the maintenance and everything. It's a part and parcel of ITC 7-star Grand Bath Hotel. Next. Few more projects which are completed, again coming to the golf course property, which is Tarudhan Valley Golf Resort, which is also built on 75 acre of land, 18-hole golf course, and fully operational. People are living very happily. It's a second home for them, and it's you can say away from city, near the Manisa Belt, which is also given the possession, and we have very good database for this type of clientele, which is from the ITC Golf Course also, and from the Tarudhan Valley Golf Resort. And the next project is, which is all delivered. One is the Ivy, which is again near to a Laburnum, Center Point, Sushant Block A, near to Hudda City Center. Then the Peachtree, one of the first concept of service apartment introduced by Silverglades in Gurgaon. So seeing that thing, number of now projects have come up setting this example, the Peachtree, setting the example, number of projects has now come up in the Gurgaon, following the path and parcel of the Peachtree. And the next project delivered is the Merchant Plaza. It's a retail of 18 acre, where we have again the service apartments and the retail and the commercial space. It is also in sector 88 near the Dwarka Express Highway. So this, I'm talking about what we are into, what we have done the work till date. So what about the present going on? So again, as I said, we are, if you see all the kind of projects, we are always in the center of the developed area. Recently launched, which is sold out project, sector 28, again the Sushanlok, very high end project. The ticket size ranging from 5 CR till 8 CR. It's a commercial mixed land use with a commercial and the high end residences. The ticket size, as I told you, from 5 CR till 8 CR, and the sizes are from 2,100 square feet to 3,300 square feet. Next. The construction for this project going on full swing, and now it has reached on the second floor and the third floor. The part of the same project, it's a commercial, which is High Town Square, where we have the cinemas, we have the office space, we have the food court, fine dining restaurant, high-end retail, and we are strongly working on the A+ brands to lease out for this commercial space. And I think after 3 years' time, when the project is delivered, this will be the one of the address again for the Gurgaon residents. Yeah. So this is now, I think Mihir has some little smile on his face after seeing the media, and the Arnav also, because this is the kind of project which is now, we are very much on focus. And this is now in south of Gurgaon and in sectors 35, Sona Gurgaon Road. Before going forward, I request Mihir, there is one small video, audio video. See what we have visualized this thing, you can say before 4 years, which was line was drawn on the papers and everything. Now it is really happening, and how it will look like. Just there is small video walkthrough, which I request Mihir, please run.
Hope audio is audible to everyone.
Thank you, Mihir, and for this thing. And Mihir, that is very important to proceed further. I think which is more important what we have introduced the media. The main thing, the people who are sitting there, the location, which is always said the real estate, the location, and the location. So there is a small video, which is a drone shoot, I request to only run till the point of the where the connectivity is shown.
Okay.
Because there will be double, it will be taking much lower time. So there is a drone shoot which will help the people to understand from the connectivity from the international airport on the NH8, then coming to Ambience Mall, and then coming to Rajiv Chowk. Then from Rajiv Chowk, there is a newly built elevated road, which is hardly a drive of 10 minutes to reach our project. It's an elevated road just bisecting the Mumbai Delhi Expressway also. So that gives you a very clear vision on the location point of view. Mihir, just run the half. Is a deep left cyber hub. I think at this point we are okay. So make it. I will just take 1 minute time because location matters a lot. And from the connectivity point of view, the people who are sitting there, who are just attending the webinar, I think very important part is the how it is connected to international airport. So this, if you see, the drone shoot has been started from the DLF Cyber Hub. So before that is the international airport. From international airport, we reach DLF Cyber Hub with only a drive of 7 to 8 minutes time. From DLF Cyber Hub to reach on the NH8 only drive straight, we reach the Rajiv Chowk, which takes another 7 to 8 minutes time. From Rajiv Chowk, we take the Sona Road, which is an elevated road, and bisecting the Mumbai Delhi Express Highway also, which takes another 10 to 12 minutes to reach the exact location. At present, we have hold the video on the screen, which is showing the Melia. And to reach inside the Melia from the highway, it's hardly 500 meters away from Express Highway. So this is the location. So in case the expert, I think Arnav is there, which is the part and parcel of from last 15 years, 20 years, he has been in Gurgaon, Delhi, NCR. So locally, he is there to help everyone there from the location point of view. So Mihir, we can proceed for the next slide. So as already briefed about, from airport to Rajiv Chowk, 10 to 12 minutes. Golf Course Country Club to Melia, 30 minutes. DLF Cyber City to Melia, again 10, 10, and 10. So 30 minutes drive. Rajiv Chowk to Gurgaon, it's a 15-minute drive. So what we have shown over the drone also, this is a bullet points. So after the location, we have now reached the Melia. Our flight has landed at the Melia now. So it's south of Gurgaon, near the elevated road, near very much to Mumbai Express Highway. recently inaugurated by our dearest Mr. PM Modi. And it's a 17.5 acre of land, which we are talking about the Milia. And it's a 70% open area that I think people have analyzed, seeing the green area with a short and sweet. We have the walkthrough also, which is already run. And the configuration only consists of 2-bedroom with study and the 3-bedroom with domestic help. So there are particular towers. There are total 10 towers for the Milia and 2 towers for the senior citizen. And 2 towers are there for the future expansion also. So this is how the main entrance look like. It's already built up, and it is already a little bit in the main gate. There is a change we have done already. So recently pics of the construction update shortly we will share with the Mihir, and they can share with their respective clients here. So the project brief already is done. So it's a straight line and with all the amenities. And the pricing is 7,700 rupees all inclusive. All inclusive means BSP, car park, club charges, EDC, IDC, and GST. Other than this, there is a IFMS, which is at the time of possession, and we have PLC as applicable to unit, which is 50 rupees hardly per square feet. There are the 2 attributes. Tickets are starting from 1.10 CR, and Arnav has said it should be called flexible. Very good. Arnav, we do agree. It's a very flexible payment plan, insisting that we are now very much near to the possession. Our RERA date is end of 2024, but our business plan and the commitment with the SBI and the Swami Fund is that April and May we will be applying most probably for A, D, and E tower. OC will be applied, and before Diwali, with the blessing of the market and everyone, the project will be given for the possession. And every quarter there will be then progress. So that's why it's a flexible payment. We are not asking for the, as per progress of the project, 90%. We are only asking for the 25% payment, 75% near possession and the offer of possession, which is application of OC, and 10% of offer of possession. So this is a look and feel for the club. Very good, very exclusive. 30,000 square of the super area with all the amenities. Do you name it? It is there. So the written material is already there. So we proceed further. The overview for the Milia Club, 30,000 square feet with G+1 structure. In the club area, there is a near where the 3 blocks are there, 100 meter by 100 meter, which is one is defined particularly for the kids play area. Second block is defined for the resort living. There is a palm trees, sit out area, swimming pool, and the club area. And the third block, which is more than 100 meter by 100 meter, which is the golf. In this AV also, people might have observed there is a small golf course, chip and putt, night lit. There is the mini football ground is there, the lawn tennis, basketball court, and this we call as a sports arena, which is approximately a 2-acre land size there. Next meal. So this is how the night, this is complete the sports arena, which is shown here in the slide. There is a red flag in between, which is small practice area. On the right hand, there is a mini football also ground, and there is a lawn tennis too. There the badminton court, cricket practice area also, it is there. So this is we call the third block. Yes, this is again one of the blocks, which is a kids play area. 100 meter by 100 meter is the first block we say. Again, the sports arena. So this is another angle. If you, this is the lawn tennis, and then the golf course is also seen. And by side, there is a club also for the senior citizen. So these are already we have discussed: swimming pool with island deck, then night golf practice area, cricket practice area, tennis court. Badminton court, basketball courts, table tennis, billiards. So they are all the amenities which are spread out in 17.5 acre of the land and part and parcel of the club. Coffee lounge, party hall, gym and yoga center, steam, sauna, spa. So with this one is with everybody permission here, I request few more minutes on this slide and the project we are going to speak about, because this is the project in Delhi NCR region. There is no such kind of product in Delhi NCR. And in today's life, with the especially with the NRIs, with the HNI clients who are frequent travelers, this is the most, you can say, excited and the need of the hour for the market, senior living community. So this is a part and parcel of 17.5 acre of land, what we have already given the brief. Out of 17.5, there are only 2 exclusive towers for senior living people only. And they have their own club, which is shown below in the picture also, an overview of the golf course area. So, Mihir, we can proceed further. So they have the club of 30,000 square feet, separate club. So in Nilia's 17.5 acre of land, there are 30,000 square of super area of the club, 2 clubs in one locality, in one community. So it defines many health services also and the lifestyle also. So for the senior citizen, there's a modern dining room, reading area, TV lounge, meeting rooms, concierge services. For them, it is totally different for the senior citizen only. Lifestyle, household cleaning services, guest room for visiting families, weekly activity plans, which we will discuss in the coming slides, which is very important for the senior living people who, after their requirement, if you generally in the Indian community, if you see people observe, these people are only confined to their rooms only and to very limited circle. वो कहते हैं कि भाई बुढ़ापे के बाद फिर बचपन शुरू हो गया है. So again, they are going to be into their childhood. So from the medical point of view, which is very important, very important point for them. See, lifestyle activities and the modern complex, you can get anywhere. But the more worrying point for the people who are NRIs, who are traveling abroad with a very joint family, who have the single daughters, but the main worry point is the medical backup. Who is going to take care? So this entire project is defined with the following parameters. Mihir, last slide. So we will be taking more time on this thing because it's a very important thing. And I think point to point people should be aware about. So in this project, there are the defined area for the physiotherapy center, which is a part of the club area, then the high dependence care room. And the apartments are specially designed like a wheelchair friendly. And there will be visiting doctors. We will have these special times with the doctors. And at the time of near to possession, we will have these special times with the hospitals also. And with every family, we will take the concern while signing the service agreement. They will mention what the tie-up they have with the different hospitals also. So prima facie at the first aid also, there will be 24/7 nurses will be there. There will be new ambulance will be there who will be taking care of these emergencies, medical backups. Mir, next. So yoga and meditation room, 24/7 ambulance, 24/7 nurse facility. So these backups are part and parcel of these exclusive 2 towers, which is a part of the media. Again, comes the configuration and the payment plan. See, there may be a lot of questions regarding this configuration. So generally, we believe because after the retirement, they want to be in a confined area. They don't want to have much of the movement. They want to have a very little, very sweet, and the smaller sizes, which is easy to maintain and approachable also within your apartment. So it's a proper 1 BHK. It's a living, dining, 1 master bedroom, washroom, and the store and the kitchen. Then we have another configuration, which is a 2-bedroom, proper 2-bedroom with the washroom, living, dining, and the store, and the 2-bedroom with store and the study. The sizes are on the screen, which is 1000 square feet plus, 1300 square feet, and 1500 square feet plus. All inclusive price, it's 7850. Again, I repeat, it includes BSP, EDC, IDC, 1 car park, basement, club charges, and the GST. Other than this, there will be PLC, which is depending on the unit. Then there will be 2 IFMS, which will be charged at the time of possession. There's an interest-free maintenance deposit, ₹100 per square feet, which goes to the Melia RWA, and the ₹100 per square feet will go to Age Ventures India Private Limited. It's an NGO. It's an NGO who is going to maintain all the services what we have defined. It's an NGO. They have the hand-on experience on the what they required and what are the needs for the senior citizen. And they have running experience of running such a community in Ahmedabad, in Surat, even in the Gurgaon, that is an old age home and not a community living. And they have the experience for the Calcutta group housing also. Again, we are asking for the very flexible payment plan. We are not asking the progress of the construction has been done 90% or the 80%, pay us 90-80%. We are saying we request you to be a part of a Silverglades family and just pay the 25%, rest on the application OC and the nearer to possession and the offer of possession. So before proceeding to this thing, and people do understand why this pricing, why this is there, it is prevailing, or we are charging extra, and what is the surrounding pricing. So this kind of project, I give you 2 more projects which are in reference, which are normal group housing, not the specially designed one, which is one is the Central Park Flower Valley 3, and another is a Godrej Nature Plus there, which is across the road just opposite this project. And the average price for them is at 10,000 rupees per square feet. And we are offering at present 7850. If we calculate the initial investment on the 7850, it is 1963. So over 24 months time, there will be appreciation, because surely as slowly we will moving, we will also increasing the price near about the possession. When the application of OC is done, then the possession is done, the few more towers, the price is going to appreciate. But today the established price is of 10,000 rupees per square feet, all inclusive. So difference of amount is 2150 rupees per square feet. The return on investment into is at 27%. So it is on the fact on the ground. From the rental point of view, the current rental for the 2 BHK in that area only, in the south of Gurgaon, for the 2 BHK is 24,000 rupees per square feet. Rent expected from the first citizen 2 BHK is 70,000 rupees per square feet. Now, again, the question arises why? Why we have defined this 70,000 rupees per square feet? In Gurgaon, DLF phase 1, in Faridabad also, there are not the senior living community, but they are the old age homes. There are there, which have the price for the 1 bedroom for the month for the couples. They are charging from 80,000 to 90,000 rupees per square feet. So on the very conservative side, we have kept this as 70,000 rupees per square feet per month. Now, what is the difference between the senior living community and the old age home also? In the senior living community, you are a part and parcel of community, where our father, mother, grandparents, they can enjoy the community living. They are not at the old age home. even in every Holi, Diwali, Christmas Eve, New Year, they are part of the community. It's a very emotional thing. They are going to, on these festivals, they are going to miss their families. But somehow now today, very good, there is, the provisions are there. Like what we are connected today, we can meet and greet and see the over the video the faces, but real touch, the emotional touch, they can foresee their grandchildren's face, their sons' children in the community living, because it's a part and parcel of community living. Because there are 10, 12 towers of the normal towers are also 2 and 3 bedroom. So they can be part of their, they can go to their level of, you can childhood, they can remind the things themselves. They can share their learning with the community living. They can share their all the experience with the sons and the daughters living in there. So they can be part and parcel of the family there. Not, it's not a commercial product. I say it's a very emotional to support your parents. It's a very emotional product from this point of view. So coming to the rental case, this is 70,000. That's where I came to the point. There is a why the difference between the old age home and the senior living community. So they are not in this society. They are not confined to their rooms. There will be weekly activity charts planned for them to involve them, to evolve them, move around. They will have the yoga session. They will have laughter challenge, different competitions, make them involved, come out of their homes, experience the things. And there will be, because we have 2-3 universities nearby, which is the GD Goenka and the KR Mangalam University, we can have this special tie-up, maybe, I don't know, but we can have this special tie-up with them. So these senior citizen people visit nearby these universities, share their learnings there, and they can even earn also there. So annual rental, which comes 545 rupees per square feet, depending on the area we choose in. And the rate is 7850. If we calculate about the return on the capital return for this thing. So in Gurgaon, Arnam, I think he will also in sync with the rental value, which is hardly 2% around 2 to 2.5% from the pure residential. But because of the unique concept and the established thing here, old age home, which is in Gurgaon and in the Faridabad, which is newly coming up in Noida also. And one of the very good, which is successfully running in Dehradun also. And from that, we have picked up the data. So we are only very conservative. Annual rental, 7% per annum, I think, which is an established one. It is not on the which we are presuming, but it is on the fact, on the ground, this is there. So Mihir, again, thanks for the audience and the everyone there for listening us very patiently. Arnav, I request you kindly take forward whatever the questions are there. We are happy to address. In case any miss out is there, apologies on that part. And definitely we will answer, try to best answer all the questions. And definitely if something is, we will come back to you. Thank you, Arnav and the Mihir and the all the audience and the Garima there. Thanks for patiently listening us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Anil.
Thanks, Anil. We have a few questions to come in. Anilji, one question which came up is this project, both Melia and First Citizen, approved for bank funding?
Yes, it is approved by HDFC Bank, and we are in process with the SBI Bank also, because it's funded by SBI itself. So it's already on the record. HDFC Bank is funding this project.
Okay. Actually, a related question which I can ask for to Garima. Was a typical loan to value which your bank HDFC would be giving on this project or project of such size? And
enough for a, sorry, please go on.
Yeah, typically the loan to value, and also for an NRI or a PIO, what sort of credit ratings do they require for the loan approvals?
Thanks, Arnav. So basically, for a project which is 1 CR above, we generally do a funding of 75%. But obviously, that is subject to approvals, plus minus we can do based on the property and based on the, credentials, the stage of construction, etc. And as regards the second part of the question, which was for the credit, so we generally see for the NRIs the credit bureau report, which is either an Experian or an Equifax, and a score of 750 plus is what we prefer doing, without any defaults, without any delays, of course, and the CIBIL check at the India level to check the CIBIL score. So CIBIL score again in India of around 750 plus is a preferable one. And yeah,
Okay.
hope that answers the question.
There's one more question, Karima, which came up for an NRI. So the loan will be processed out of India or in UK?
In UK itself,
Okay.
in fact, enough, we work very closely with Mihir, and we do a lot of funding for the UK clients. And because we are in better know of things here as to the profile of customers, be it
Right.
employed, self-employed, it's easier for them to coordinate with us and for us because of the time zones, etc. So it's very convenient that we send the file here for the further process at India. For the customer, it's easier. For us, it's easier.
Great. Thank you so much. There's one more question. Anil, you may take it. Is this project earthquake resistance, and what's the evidence of that?
Yes. See, there are for any project to be get approved there are 35 approvals which we have to, as a developer, we have to take from the government agency, which is the environment clearance, airport clearance, and the seismic zone, everything. So this daily NCR comes under the 4 or 5 seismic zone, which is approved by the government. Whenever we go for there are the different checks also the government do visit when we are complete. When we start with the structure, they come for the inspection. When we are in process, they also come for these inspection. When we complete the structure, they come from these things. So documentary proof under the seismic zone, that is there, which is a part and parcel of our approval. If anybody wants, we can have that, share the approvals with them.
Right. Thank you.
Two points are there which were missed by me. One was who can buy this property? Any person can buy, but the person who is going to live in this project should be of 55 years plus.
You're talking about the first citizen project.
First citizen I'm talking about, because that point was, so this is a point I want to make them. Loan, anybody can buy, any kind of outright buy, anybody, self-funding or the bank, but the people who are going to, it's because all the benefits, everything are designed, taking care in the point of view of the senior citizen.
Okay.
So eligibility is 55 years plus people.
Great.
Yes.
I think we have a question, Mr. Dipinder Chabra. I think you wanted to ask something, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, first of all, for organizing this session.
Thank you.
And thank you, Anil, for making time for presenting. Just wanted to know, what is the ticket price for citizen program,
the first citizen project?
Yes.
Citizen
So
project.
minimum,
especially for 2 BHK, please.
Okay, sir, ticket size ranges from 81 lakhs rupees onwards, and 81 lakh all inclusive. Other than this, as I told initially also, PLC, IFMS and registry charges are extra. So all inclusive 80 lakh means, again I repeat for your reference, sir, which is BSP, car parking, club charges, EDC, IDC and GST. So this bundle makes 81 lakh rupees. Other than this is a IFMS. There will be 2 IFMS at the time of possession. It will be charged 100 rupees per square feet. Take an example, you're talking about the 1300 2-bedroom. So 1,30,000 will be in the 2 parts. One will go to the Melia RWA, one will go to age ventures.
Right. So just to confirm my understanding, it's for 2 BHK, it's 81,000, and plus 2 other payments, right? That's fine. I just wanted to get the idea of the base price, right?
Yes, sir. What you are talking rightly, you are saying it's we were initially talking about the project, which is the where the normal apartments are there.
Yes, indeed. Now I'm just asking about the first citizen project, 2 BHK model, right? So
for 2 BHK, sir, 1,300 square feet, 2 BHK, all inclusive is 1 crore 2 lakh rupees plus PLC and plus IFMS and plus registry.
All right. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. Garima, maybe you can also introduce the HDFC London office. So our people who are here, if they want to contact you and our office, they can do so.
Sure, thanks, Arnav. So, we've been having a presence in India since a long time, which is 45 years plus, and in UK we've been there since 2006. We've been working very closely with Mihir ever since, and we do a lot of funding to the NRIs and OCI holders here, and it's pretty straightforward because a lot of a lot of NRIs who want to buy properties in India, they come to us because we are the pioneers in the home finance, right? So we are the preferred lenders, so to say, and the process is pretty simple. It's an online process, so there is no need of coming to offices with documents, etc. It's a digital mode all throughout, and pretty straightforward with respect to your credit worthiness, your income, your obligations, and the kind of funding that we do on the approved projects. So that's how we work. And there is a question from Rohit: what's the rate of interest? So Rohit, the rate of interest currently is starting at 8.65. It is based on your credit scores and credit worthiness. Yeah, starting is 8.65 as of now.
Okay, thank you. Anilji, there's one more question. When is the project getting completed?
See, again, the RERA date for this project is, the RERA date means the maximum limit, which is first end of 2024 with a 6 month of budget buffer there.
Okay.
Which is defined in the agreement itself.
Right.
And which is registered with the government. But the process will be starting as per our business plan. In the Melia, the tower A, D, E, there are the 3 towers out of 10, for which we will be applying OC in the month of tentative in the month of April. It may be 15 days plus and minus also. That is our business plan now. And after applying for the OC for the 3 towers, again 3 months time tentative, we will get the OC and we will be starting the possession. So this process will go for the every quarter. So for the next 3 quarter, there will again 2 or 3 towers, then for the 2 or 3 towers. So this how it will proceed.
Right. Thank you. In fact, there was, I think you mentioned in the presentation, and there was also a query which came up that only 55 years plus people can live in this project, firstly the first citizen. Yes. So is this a law? Is this something which you wanted to ensure for the first citizen project, and is something which you want to enforce going forward?
See, this is because everything is whatever is designed. I request even in the apartment also, there are the features which are designed only for these people. And I told you, this is the society will be run due to with the NGO. So not by the CBRE or the JL or the different service providers are there. So they are a professionally run organization. They charge higher fees. So NGO is there, which has given this concept to us, and we have built up accordingly. So even I give you an example, there is a physiotherapy now. So one time you are paid when you are going to take the services for the physiotherapy. So in the market, if you go for the physiotherapy, there may be a charge of 1,000 rupees. Example I am giving. Right. But here, if you have in-house, it will be very subsidized rate. It may be 700 rupees or the 800 rupees.
Right.
So food also for them, the senior citizen, it will be subsidized food. So amenities, everything taking into the concept is only for the senior citizen. So that we are going to make sure it is already defined by their experience, age ventures. Above 55 years people, they are only going to live.
So which
take an example once.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
So basically, primarily, if I am below 50, I can buy it and I can ask my parents to stay in the project, right?
Yes.
And later, when I become 55 years plus, I can go and stay myself.
Yes. Even people who are buying also, they can have the good rental value from them.
Right. Yes. Rental values, I agree. You mentioned 77. Yeah.
आप 5 साल तक नहीं हो ना, 5 साल तक आप रेंटल ले लोगे, अच्छा. You will have the good value.
No, rental value, I completely agree, and I've been in that market for some time. 70,000 rupees per month rental is quite, I think, on par or even less. I think what is available right now.
Yes.
And
yes,
Delhi NCR needed something of this sort, something of senior living, and specifically with with high nursing at home nursing costs, I think your project definitely serves a very good niche, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mihir, do you have any more questions? We almost running almost on time slot.
No, I just so just further to that, it's a good investment in terms of because as we aware in a residential market, the rental yields, hardly 2.5%. It's not more than that anywhere. Even in a city like Mumbai, you will not get more than 3%. Whereas here, if we are getting something like 7%, is amazing rental yield as well. And the idea is simple. You can purchase it, and even if somebody is below 50, by the time if they want to use for the personal use, they put it on rent, they might recover 70-80% of the project, that the entire investment also. So it becomes a very good investment as well. Good concept, everything. I would amazing. It's a must need. This is a need of our in India market, which is not there currently.
Absolutely.
There's some questions are coming in.
Yeah. Yes, 50 years old are called senior citizen. Yes, I think I think we should actually call it the second innings. And 55 years old, definitely, I don't think they're that old. But yes, as an investment, I think, and they're also giving an option to stay in this project. And the greenery is to be seen. And I think the access is very good. Right.
Anilji, there's somebody has suggested you should also open up something in Mumbai because they want something similar concept in Mumbai.
Definite feedback taken, and next project will in Mumbai.
Great.
With a golf course.
Yes, that we are special into that.
Yes.
No, right. It's a great presentation. So yeah, please continue.
I think we have any questions?
So quick question from me, Sib here. So if we would like to know more about this project, right, going forward, because it takes time to think also and plan also and, decide, right? So who is going to be reached out to? Who is the point of contact going to be? Is that Mihir?
Yes.
See, Sibasis, me or Arnav, anyone will contact you. We, since you have registered with us, we'll have the detail, and we will contact you, and we will take it forward from there.
All right, sir. And that will include any advice on the banking and the finance area as well, right? You will guide us all aspect of it, right?
Yeah, we'll cover all the aspects. We'll cover all the aspects for the purchase of property, to the banking aspect, the home loan aspect, getting property registered in India also, also putting on rental assistance, everything we can provide you sitting in UK.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we have just trying to check if there's any more questions. I think, Mihir, we are dot on time. It's 12:31. I don't see any more questions. Yeah, we have one. What are the registration charges?
Sir, in Gurgaon, it's a 5%, 6%, and 7% of the book value.
So 5% for if you're registering
female.
Yeah.
And the male and female, it's a 6%, 7% for the male.
Yeah, for 5% if you're registering only in the name of the female person, and 6% in joint, and 7% only in the name of the male. So there's almost a 2% discount if you're registering in the name of the female person. Yes.
But just to add on this point is that this is a current rate. And I understand Gurgaon, the registration happened at the time of possession. So whatever at the time, so if somebody is buying this first citizen and the possession is in about 2 years time, 18 months time from here. So at that time, whatever the government rate would be there will be applicable. So it can be more, less, whatever the government has kept it. But currently, if you are getting into any of those property which is getting ready in April and you are buying right now, then it is a 5, 6, 7%.
So 1-2 point that means all the government charges. So it always varies, and you rightly said. So I broadly underline one line: whatever the government charges are there, they're subject to price revisions also in near future also.
May I ask a question? You have said 25% deposit to be paid now and 75% to be paid at the time of when you get possession. Am I correct?
Ma'am, I just want to add one line more. 25% is in a 2 months time. Initially 10% booking amount, then 30 days time 10%, and the 5% in next you can say 15 to 20 days time. So 25% is completed. Out in 75% bifurcation, 65% when we apply for the OC for that particular tower where your unit is there.
And the price of the unit, is that decided at the point of when we start make the first payment, or is it like we pay 25% and then comes a time to kind of give the last payment and the price fluctuates? How does that work?
Yeah, ma'am. Whatever the price today is, what we have announced today, until and it is revised by our end. Take an example, today you book the unit. Today only the price from the developer side is locked, subject to any price revision in the taxes of the government. But from our side, whatever our price is there, it is locked.
And going forward, at the moment you said that everything is inclusive with the price, 1 crore, 2 lakhs, right? The service charge and the ground rent or whatever knots and all that. So going forward, yearly charges, what is one to expect for that size of property? What sort of charges, yearly charges?
See, I again repeat, ma'am, for your reference and for the rest of the people, all inclusive price means I'm talking about the developer price, which I am taking. Other than that, I told in the group also, there is a PLC and the IFMS. IFMS is not charged to us. This fund we charge and hand over to the RWA, which is a Resident Welfare Association. Other than this, there is a registry charge, which when the handover is done and we go to the government office for the registration of the property in your name in the government's record. There is a fees which is charged by the government bodies to facilitate such registry, stamp duty, and the registration charges, which we talk about 5, 6, and 7%. For the detailed calculation, I request Arnav, you can have the one-to-one meeting with the Shipra ma'am, so you can explain him the better.
Anil,
are there any service charges?
Sorry.
Sorry. Are there any service charges per year, per month?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As in every group housing, for the running maintenance, that is there. It is always with there because the cleanliness, street lights, common area maintenance, everything. So that will be always there. And for the senior citizen living, it will be around, you can say 8 rupees plus GST. At present, what we are assuming after 2 years time, what will be the at the position, seeing the inflation and everything. But what we assume at today as on date, it will be 8 rupees plus GST. For the normal group housing in Gurgaon, with our experience, what we have seen for the normal group housing, it is around 3.54 rupees per GST.
So when you say 8 rupees, are you calculating it for a daily use, or are you telling me 8 rupees for the year?
No, Shipra, the thing
per
is
month, man. It is a per month 8 rupees per square feet plus GST.
Oh, per square feet. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, just to give you idea, Shipra, sorry. The thing is that say the Anil has told you 8 rupees. So if you are buying an apartment which is about 1,000 square feet of apartment, your monthly charges would be 8,000 rupees. So if I convert that into in current pound, it will be about 80 odd pound per month you will be paying as a service charge.
Plus the GST. And is there any ground rent?
No, there is no such ground rent concept in UK, in India, sorry. Okay. It's a UK concept. In India, what happens, the land given to the society, so the building, the entire building, it forms into a society. And the
residential society.
Yeah, every holder becomes the shareholder in the society. So it will be a part of in terms of a UK language, it's called a share of freehold. You get a share of freehold.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a freehold property, ma'am. Shipra ma'am, it's a freehold property. You can sell and buy, you can sell it to anyone you like. And I can also relate, since I just new to UK, there's no council tax as well. So you just pay, you just, your maintenance charges, which Anil said is 8 rupees per square feet per month, but there's no council tax. There might
And
be
what about electricity, water, and all that kind of stuff?
there would be there. Electricity would
Okay.
be as you use, so a
Okay.
separate meter would be there. Water, I'm not very sure if it's chargeable, because I used to stay in Gurgaon. I never paid any money for water. It's clean water. Obviously, we have to have a filter in place, but the property tax is once a year and is very minimal, and there is no council tax per month.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for all your answers.
Thank you.
Sahil has some question onto it.
Yeah, just one thing, mainly from HDFC. So we have to pay in pounds, or we have to transfer money to India and then pay if we get loan from HDFC.
Yeah.
Second thing, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Second is registration. So when we do the registration, it's a smooth, do we need to travel to India, or it's more of it's a smooth process that no bribery, nothing. It's as simple as whatever the charges you pay. Because I bought something in Bangalore and I have to pay for a smooth process. Yeah, you have to pay all these things.
No, so basically, Sahil, then the question to your two questions. The first, the HDFC one. Forget about HDFC. Just if you take any home loan in India from any banks, irrespective of HDFC or with anybody else or any financial home loan company, the repayment has to happen from your NRE or NRO account. They will not take from the UK. So you have to open up an NRE or NRO account in India, and the repayment will happen from your Indian rupee account only, because it is an Indian rupee loan. It is not a pound sterling loan. So that's the first question, answer to the first question. Now, in terms of registration, the thing is that what all the developers do is that they hire a local agent at the registrar office, and in everyone's cost sheet would be mentioned that you have to pay certain cash to the fee to the registrar, the guy who is at the agent who is there at the registrar office, who will help you to smoothify the process, and that is hardly about 5 to 10,000 rupees depending upon city to city. But every developer do mention all these charges on their cost sheet, so there is no bribery or nothing as such. There will be simple, straightforward to it.
Yes, I would like to add on to it, Sahil, is that when you register, see, ideally, you may want to travel to India or to Gurgaon for registering on a project, but an option is there. You can give a special power of attorney to somebody close to you, maybe your family member who can do it, the registration on your behalf. The special power of attorney works a lot for NRI people. So because it's not possible for them to fly for a registration. And I can assure you that it's a very simple process. The registration, the developer, once the project is completed and handover is given, they hand over all the documents to you, and you just sign, pay the stamp duty, and they will do the rest. And that's how, in fact, when I had taken possession of my own property in Gurgaon, that's the process. And it's very simple. You don't need to go and bribe anyone. You don't need to maybe you don't even need to go to the registrar office. That will be all be taken care of. It's in fact, the process is very smooth right now. Maybe what is 20 years back or 10 years back. It's very simple, straightforward, just documentation. That's it.
We get a lot of customers who don't want to give this. They want to invest, but they don't want to inform their family. And also, we do have our team who's sitting on ground levels, ground zero, and we can take a special power of attorney for you. And special power of attorney specifically to do that specific transaction. Once that is done, that power of attorney is null and void. So yes, we can help you out in doing that as well. So feel free, we can help you separately on this aspect as well.
Just to add to your NRE NRO account answer, it is mandatorily made. The payments are mandatorily made, as you said. However, it takes time for the NRE NRO accounts to open. So we don't wait for the sanction process. We don't wait for the NRE NRO account. We use a dummy account for that. But before disbursement, it necessarily has to open. As in, the first disbursement will not be made, but that does not impact the sanctioning process or your loan application process, just to clarify.
Yeah. Just one more thing. You talk about CIBIL score. Some of us may not even have a CIBIL score because there is no transaction in for years. So you will just look at credit rating over here, or you want a mandatory good CIBIL score?
Sahil, if you don't have, so what, as a part of the documentation process, there is a PAN card that we require. If we are able to generate the CIBIL basis, that well and good. Otherwise, based on your CBR, which is your experience or Equifax Credit Bureau report, we would take the process forward.
So just to add on to it, Sahil, the thing is that how in this country, if you apply for any loan or any credit, the company runs the credit check on you. Okay. So similarly, HDFC do a CIBIL check on you in India. So CIBIL runs on a PAN number. And of course, as you said, not you, there are a lot of NRIs who don't have any transaction in India. The CIBIL will come clean. There is no question to
Yeah.
and then it comes to your UK credit in terms of how good you are in terms of repaying your loans, your mortgages, or whatever. And if you are really a good sincere person, they will give you a good interest rate for this as well. So
Yeah, interest rate is dependent on.
so
Yeah, I was fine with UK. I was just India because I have never checked CIBIL score or never done anything in India. So that's what, is it the combination of two? Or it's just a UK credit rating and CIBIL is.
No, Sahil, so as Mihir said, for us, primary thing, of course, is the credit, your Experian and Equifax. CIBIL, you will in any case not be able to generate. So that's our job that we will do. In case there is nothing, it will only come as an inquiry and a clean report. That's more than enough.
Okay, thank you.
I think so. Deepinder has one more question.
So
Yeah, the question is for Mr. Nalin. Just want to understand why you ask for us to pay, or any potential buyer to pay 60% when you apply for OC. Why not you take the payment when OC is granted? Because there is risk. I mean, the reason is I'm speaking from my experience. I have two other investment property. One was fine, but second one, the builder took the payment when OC was applied, but OC was, we waiting for OC to be granted for 2 years.
Yes, sir. Sir, one most important thing, as the see, whatever the construction comes and whatever we have till date, 80-90% construction is done. Still, we are charging 25%, first of all. And you rightly said, and it may be the case with one of the developer. You might have the experience also, but it is one of the case. It generally never happens with any of the developer. If OC is applied, OC is only applied once we are done with the everything what has been required, and we are the experienced developer. It never happens with the experienced developer. If you see the Gurgaon market, the Delhi NCR market, it never happens with the experienced developer, because they know what is required at the time of application of the OC. Even in Delhi NCR also, we built about our own house also. We have to fulfill all the requirements, what the sanction plan says, how the traffic movement is there, what the NOC, the fire NOC, we have to submit that thing to them to give us the complete OC for the tower. So till the application of OC, the work is completed 100% from our side. 100% means the finished work of 95% is not done, because once the possession is handed over, before that, then again we have to do the cleaning, the whitewash, any technical flags are there, we have to check and then coordinate, and then the possession has to be handed over.
That's fine, Mr. Anil. And considering your track record, I mean, I know my friend has villa in Tarudhan, right? So that's very good. I'm very confident about you will complete. But then if you are so confident, that's my question. Why do you basically asking us to pay when you apply for OC? Why don't you basically take the payment when you OC is granted?
Sir, very good said. Again, I'm saying, I'm with this kind of product, the product we have made, where the 90% of the amount is spent, still we are confident. That's why we are charging only 25% only. We are not charging the progress of the construction has been done. If I invite you, if it is possible, you come to India, I will show you and we will share the recent videos of the process of the construction also. So we are not asking 90% of the payment. We are only asking the 25% just to welcome, and we should have the 10% done. The agreement is done, and the overheads of the ongoing, the expenses are met. So we are confident that we are charging only 25%, we are not charging 90%. So 65% our work is done for the 65% at the application of OC.
All right, thank you very much.
Depinder, the one more thing which you can also consider it if you are, see, the thing is that in 25% also HDFC, if you can pay 15%, and then HDFC can disburse another 10% on your behalf. And when you do that, HDFC will also, of course, HDFC has done the legal checks on that project and everything, and they will give you the correct, if the project has any issues, they would have not allowed them to, do the disbursement on your behalf. So you can use that service as well to, to peace of your mind.
Yeah, unfortunately, that property I bought is through HDFC. So obviously there is last payment outstanding, which is 15%. And I'm withholding the payment, just waiting for OC to be granted. But it's been, as I said, 2 years, so my money is stuck there. It's not question of. So that's the challenge I have. But I appreciate thank you very much, Mr. Andrew, for answering my question.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I think so. We have overrun now.
You're overrun the time. Is there any other question we can take? Last few questions, if any.
Just one more thing. The
Yes.
property, can we do quality check? Like in UK, we have a surveys done for the quality of the new builder and all those. So for us also, before possession, can we do those quality checks in India or in your property?
100%, sir. What happens? There is a process is also inbuilt in India. Whenever we offer you possession, there is a joint inspection, joint quality inspection, along with the client and the site engineer and the salespeople there. So whatever you see, any of the, you can say technical snag or any quality deferment, therein we note down and we take a 15 days time to rectify again that thing. And again, we invite you for the inspection and the final offer of possession.
But is there any warranty after possession, like 1 month, 3 months? Because on one day you will not get all the snags. So is there any warranty you offer 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, that any issue comes, which is at the time of possession, you may rectify it, or that's it, you move in, that's it, you're done?
No, sir. There will be a maintenance also from our side. Until unless there is a change done by the client living in that thing, if whatever has been handed over, it's the same in same shape and the size, whatever the technical snags are there, maintenance agency, we are there to help you to solve that problem on the behalf of the developer.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Sahil, just to add on to this one thing, there are few agencies in India as now professional running agencies have started. Of course, you have to pay a separate fee for them, and before taking possession, they can go on your behalf. They can do each and every minute check about plumbing, wiring, electrical checking, everything, and they can give you the report. And if this report is as per whatever the standard, you can take it forward. Or if there is any defect, you can ask the developer to make those changes before you take the keys and final possession of it.
Right.
So one thing more to be add, Mr. Sahil. See, whatever is done there in the building, it is as per the sanction got from the government, as per the norms only. Even the layouts, even the specification, everything, even the piping, electrical, lifts, everything, there is our specification defined by the government. That's how they come for the audit, and they give us the completion certificate.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. I think we can wind up now. It's we have
just one last question, sir.
Yes,
I mean, if
please,
you don't mind.
yes, Mr. Chabra.
If I was to buy this senior citizenship flat, our first citizen, right, 2-bedroom for my parents, And if I take the loan in my name, I mean, or can I basically help them buy the property in their name? Is it possible? And I pay the payments. I don't know how it will work out, but it's a question for HDFC rather
Yes,
than.
yes. Garima is there to answer that.
Income ownership deviation.
Dependent, in that case, they can be added as the non-financial co-applicants. Okay. You can continue to serve that is in case you need to have their ownership in the property. You can add them as a non-financial co-applicant. We will appraise the case basis your income, because obviously you will be the one who would be serving the EMIs. And for them, the bare minimum documentation like their Aadhaar, their PAN card, their local KYC would be required. And then as per the builder rules, whatever other possession rules can take forward. For the loan part, I hope I've answered the question.
Do you need an Aadhaar card to make the transaction?
The parents, if they are in India, for the local, Aadhaar and PAN card is a must.
What about us, NRI? Say if I'm buying a property for myself, unfortunately, I am sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. For you, in case you're a British citizen, then your as a KYC or passport and your OCI card. For if you don't have an Aadhaar card, you don't have an Aadhaar card. Similarly, if you don't have a PAN card, there's something called as a Form 60. So in the absence of a PAN card, you put that. Yeah.
HSBC, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's how it is. But what I was answering was that if the parents are in India and they are like the non-financial co-applicants, the PAN and the Aadhaar are must for them.
Deepinder, the simple answer to your question is that as a home loan, as a loan person, every one of the property owner has to be a part of the loan application, but it's not necessarily that everyone as a part of the loan application has to be the owner of the property. So your parents can be the owner of the property. You along with your parents can be the home loan applicant. So because it is on your income, the loan has been granted. So that is the one simple answer to your question. And with regards to Shipra, Aadhaar is only and only for people who are living in India. So if you are a British citizen and if you migrate to India for good, yes, you will have to take Aadhaar. But if you are not living in India, then Aadhaar is not required. Aadhaar is not it's not, and a lot of people in India don't understand this concept. But let me rephrase it again. If you are not living in India, you do not require Aadhaar card.
So, Mihir, thanks for clarification. Just to reconfirm my understanding, and I will just only take 1 minute. So if I were to be co-applicant with my parents for this first citizen property, then property will be registered in their name, but I'll be like, loan will be granted based on my credit rating, and I'll make the payments. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I want to confirm. Thank you very much for clarifying.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to leave, but thanks very much for all the information and thing. And I'm expecting some sort of now communication or exchange of numbers, etc. if we need more questions answered.
Sure.
Thank you.
And just last question, being Indian, where this question is coming from, right? So is there a kind of incentive after this webinar if we sign up to one of the property?
We can work out, Deepinder, we can talk on this offline with you. We have a special planning program for it, and Anilji has kind enough to give me some special benefit, but that I'll keep it with you once you meet me face to face or we talk one-to-one.
Yeah, please. Reach out to me because I'm really interested in first citizen one.
Sure.
Okay,
We'll do that.
Thank you.
But me
Thanks,
or anyone will be
bye.
connect with you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mihir and everybody for organizing the session. Much appreciated.
So much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Right.
everyone. Thanks.
I think with